I take it everywhere.
1305, any copy?
I'll ask you, Zaddy. It's gone through, let's see, my sister.
Yeah, I've got you, Chris. What's this radio sound like?
My family, it's set.
That sounds like it's over modding, that, mate.
It's good. Yeah.
Does it? I wonder why. I didn't put the other one on.
Do you know anyone?
No, Mark, just go to Channel 6, Mark, because he's of us on Channel 6.
Yeah, you couldn't say.
I've just nipped down to Channel 6, Dave.
Yeah, 1305, any copy? Yeah, that sounds terrible, that, mate, whatever it is.
The strange one. Are you there, Steve?
Yeah, Roger.
Oh, Chris just said to us go down to Channel 6.
Sorry, Mark. Mark at Asken, any copy?
Roger.
Mark at Asken, any copy? Mark at Asken, any copy? $13.05, any copy? Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, mate. It sounds terrible. Yeah, it's unaudible, mate. I don't know if you're getting me, but I can't make out what you're saying.
I'm getting you, Chris.
Hey up, mate, who's that?
It's Dave in New York. You're 5 and 9, Chris.
Hey up, Dave. I've not spoke to you for a while, bud.
No, I'm just listening to Channel 40 and I've got this one on and you came booming in.
Oh, that's all right then. I was just trying to make contact with 1305, Mark.
Not a sausage.
No, I'll see. Mark, are you there, bud? Yeah, it's unaudible for some reason. I'll message you where I am, mate. I've gone to a different place, but just back of Shipton Fort, but I should be getting you, mate. That's getting a little bit better. Is it on frequency, matey?
What's the frequency on here?
I don't. I'm live on my phone, so I can't check, mate. It's just whatever PMR Channel 6 is.
What do you mean, mate? I'll come back.
446 068 75.
Cheers, buddy. 068, Mark. 068.
Yeah, I'm on there now.
That sounds miles better, mate. It must have just been off a touch.
Well, no, it was miles out. I just want to show exactly where it'd be.
Yeah, well, it's doing job there, bud.
Well, let me stick it. So this is a YEASU VX8R, this one.
Okay, mate. Is that little handheld, is it?
Yeah, little handheld. Yeah, it does 3 different bands, I think, this one.
It sounds well, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm going to stick the both on. I'll see if, I think it's a UV9R, the other one, so I won't mind just a quick report on the other.
Yeah, go on, mate. It's recording. Roger 50. I am on Channel 6, so, mate. I'm just doing some tests with
Yeah, Chris, any copy?
Jesus, that sounds a lot better, that.
Does it really? So that's the difference between like a several £100 radio and a 40, 30, 40 quid one.
Not half that, the 20 quid, aren't they? I'd say, I don't know if it's because I'm used to Baofound sounds, but you'll listen to the video when I send it, mate. It sounds a lot better.
Yeah, I don't know, it's probably the antenna, I don't know, but it's just, is it UV9R, this one, I think?
I don't know. They're all the same internals, aren't they, mate? You get a dual band and a tri-band, and they're all about anywhere from 3 to 5 watts.
Yeah, I know they advertise them as some of them doing quite high power, but I think in reality they don't, do they?
No, that's it, matey. Yeah, but it sounds a hell of a lot better, that, mate.
Bit worrying, though.
I know, mate. I mean, look, I've had all the high tierers, the lot, and I'm on a bloody taxi radio from 20 years ago. It's just booming out.
Sounds really good, actually, that. What power does that do?
I think it's pot luck. They do 2 power outputs on the Charlie Mike 140. It could be a 45 watt or it could be a 25 watt.
Well, it certainly sounds okay. Okay, well, I'll sit and have a listen.
Yeah, well, I'll be going back to Channel 8, matey, and putting some calls out. But always good to hear you, mate. And I'll send you that video when I'm done.
Yeah, see you later.
Catch you in a bit, mate.
Doors opened up then, Mark, so you can...
Transmits on all of it. It transmits on PMR, CB, 555, everything. It does the whole lot.
Yeah, Roger, do you buy it from new then, Mark? Or did you buy it through Facebook or something?
I got it off a mate. He had some radio gear and I got it off of him.
I'm on 8 now.
Yeah, Roger, nice one. Yeah. I'll have this looked at or whatever, or I'll sort it out after Christmas. Yeah, we're no rush really. I've got my HF receiver I mess around with and that, so got CB and this one, the little micron. Probably my favourite rig, the micron, to be honest.
I'm always on my micron, forever on it. I bought a new little radio for the car because I had nowhere to mount it. Because I got rid of my old car, but in the middle of it had like an air vent, and I used to slide, like I made a little bracket up and I could slide my radios into the vent in the middle of the dash. But this new car I got is just a flat dashboard, nowhere to mount anything. So I've got this little radio where the screen and all that's all on the microphone, and I've just got the little box velcro to the side of the centre console, so it's all out of the way, nice and neat.
QSK.
I seen a picture of that when you had it on, yeah. It looked quite good, that. Obviously you've got a mag on the roof, haven't you?
Got a tiny little mag mount. I got it off of Andy Kepax. It's only, it's 16 centimetres long, just a cut down taxi aerial, and it gets me out all over.
Yeah, Roger, smart that, mate, yeah. Pretty good. Yeah, right, I'm going to shoot off, Mark, because got a few things to do, mate. To be honest, I'm bloody shattered. Anyhow, nice chatting to you, mate.
Yeah, nice talking to you. Anyway, listen, like I said to you, if you give Lamco's a ring, they'll probably be able to help you out, because they do a lot of the proper YEASU repairs there.
Roger, yeah, it might be worth doing with them, because like you say, they're professionals, aren't they?
It's an expensive radio as well.
Mark,
Yeah,
Mark, you've got a QSK.
I have, I can't hear it, Andy. I'll call him in a minute. Right, Steve, nice to hear you anyway, mate, and I'll catch up with you soon.
Catch you later, mate, 73s.
See you later, mate. Yeah, that QSK, do you want to come back?
Yeah, cheers there, Mark. Sorry, I confused you earlier with my other mate, Mark.
Oh, well confused. I went down, because I thought, I knew you, I thought, oh, he's gone down, he wants me to go down to 6, because he's chatting on 8, or you were sort of DXing. So I went down to 6 and I heard you chatting, I thought, eh?
Yeah, I was just doing some radio tests with a local station, like, yeah, he was trying out a YEASU handheld and then went on to a Baofeng, and then the Baofeng sounded bloody 10 times better.
Right, are you mobile or something?
Yeah, I'm just out in car, mate.
Are you driving?
No, mate, why? What can you hear?
Well, you first started talking to me, you was giving me straight over, lighting everything up, and now it's slowly gone down to an S5.
I mean, I'm out here quite high up. It's 1.5 degrees Celsius. It is cold and windy, like. I don't know if that's having out to do with it.
It might be, I don't know. Yeah, it's like completely straight over, and it's sort of like your signal's just dropping down and down and down, but yeah, really weird.
Yeah, it's been weird conditions past couple of days, though, hasn't it?
I ain't been on the last couple of days. I should have been, but I ain't. But it's been too bleeding cold out here, Chris.
It has. I'm just sat in here with heating on, but yeah, it's not too bad. Is there many on tonight?
I had a quick chat with Mark. I think it was just sort of like he had the radio on in the background and he heard me calling and just got back to me to say no one's really been on tonight. And then Steve come on. I was having a chat with Steve as you come on, talking to me. But he only lives over the other side from me. And I ain't spoken to him for a while, so I was having a bit of a natter with him. And then Andy Kay's obviously on the side listening as well. That's about it.
Ah, Roger, yes, I thought I knew his voice. That was Steve from up the road, as you used to say, isn't it?
That's right, yeah. I think he's been busy with work and he said he ain't been well and all that. So, I ain't heard from him for quite some time.
And what's up with the, what YEASU's he got, what he's got problems with?
He's got an 817, and he said that they had a power surge or something, and because he weren't transmitting, he was just listening, he used it for listening in, and he said the radio was smelling, he could smell like burning smell, and he can't switch it back on. So I thought at first, when he said he had blown it up, I thought it had gone when he was transmitting. But it sounds more like a voltage regulator's gone.
Yeah, that will be fixable. That the only problems you get on them is, I think they go down on sideband power, because they separate to the FM side of them. They are all in one line. I mean, they're only 5 watts, but they can go down on power, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, it's the same with quite a few of them. A lot of them, it's a common problem with it, isn't it, with YEASU's. They lose the power output on sideband. No, this sounds more like a voltage regulator's gone. They're the first things to go, Chris, because if you get a surge or anything like that, they're sort of like the weakest point before it gets to the circuit board.
Well, I'd say even before that, mate, you're going to have your inline fuse, aren't you? Most radios I've been inside have a board fuse as well.
Yeah, if it goes through the fuses, the first thing it'll affect is your voltage regulator. I've had quite a few, not just like radios, but quite a few items like computers and things like that. And people have come to me with them and said, oh, I plugged it in and I've used the wrong power supply or whatever, and it's actually blown up inside. And all it turns out is it's a voltage regulator, and they're usually sort of, about £1 to fix for the component. But obviously with a radio that small, it'll be surface mount. So even though I could probably fix it myself, I would say to anyone else, I'd take it into Landco's or somewhere like that that's going to either do it there in-house or send it back to YEASU for repair.
Yeah, definitely, matey. How's Andy K? You still on, buddy?
Yeah. Ollie just switched on. I saw your post, Chris, and I thought, oh, there might be a bit of activity. So when I switched on, Mark was talking to Steve. So we just sat listening until you QSK'd in. I didn't realise it were you until Mark fetched you in.
Yeah, I've took on board a new QSK.
You took on board a what?
I'm going to start sounding like a 60-year-old man saying QSK. So when you hear QSK, it's me. Is that your new QSK?
I think that sounded like a Gaz Massive QSK, that.
I think somebody's just soiled themselves.
So anyway, Chris, I was hoping to see this Motorola get modified. I think he's going to modify the power output or something like that, and you just stuck a fan on it.
I know, mate, you know what I'm like, video anything, it might be helpful and give ideas or inspiration. I have been looking into them, apparently you can. With them having a bit of mil-spec components in these, apparently you can play around with the power and stuff.
Yeah, I know, because I've seen quite a few radios get modified like that. When I see modifying it, I thought, oh, well, he's picked it up cheap off of Wes, So he ain't really going to matter much. I thought you was going to have a bash that sort of like, you know, boosting the power output or something like that. And then when you got a fan there, and I thought, it's just putting a fan on it. I thought, oh no.
Well, it's still modifying in it so I can run for longer and stuff. But what was I going to say? Yeah, I've heard on the grapevine you can get 80 watts out of them. Whether how long they last, I don't know. And is it needed?
Well, I've seen this radio. I think it's Les Customs, some Les Customs or something like that. And he's American and he modifies radios. He's got a CB shop. You can actually buy radios off him, and he modified this Galaxy for 1 kilowatt.
Jesus Christ, that's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, it shows you how he's done. It shows you all what he's doing. You know, like, you want to see the bleeding heat sink. And the size of the cables that he was using, you know, for the 12-volt supply, it was just madness, you know. They looked about 5 mil thick for the cables.
Well, what sort of amps will that be drawing?
Oh, my word, I didn't. He has actually got it in the video. I'll tell you what, Chris, I'll send you a link to it, because he's actually got a modified heatsink that runs underneath the radio, and it was an enormous amount of power it was running.
Well, even if you just went off like my YEASU, which would take a lot less, 100 watts is 22 amps. I mean, times in that by 10. Gee, that's a lot of voltage in it.
Yeah, it'd be 200 amps at least, wouldn't it?
But then again, did you say what radio was it again? An international?
It was a Galaxy. What's the name of that Galaxy with the? It's got the meter in. It's got the like a meter in the corner. And it ain't got a digital frequency counter on it. I'm trying to think of the name of it. The Galaxy 958, it might have something like that. I'll send you the link, Chris, because it's quite interesting, that.
Oh yeah, I like anything like that. Yeah, what I was trying to gather whether it was one of them big units, what just, you know, plugged directly into the wall like.
No, it's just a bloody CB, just a normal CB. I mean, Galaxy CBs ain't that normal, but just the regular CB that you would put in the car. So you would need some serious car to run it.
Jesus, I need to watch that. That does sound interesting.
Yeah, I'll look it up. He's got a YouTube channel. He does loads of videos on customising, repairing radios and stuff. So it's something you'll be well interested in. It'll probably give you quite a good few ideas, because I'll get into things like that, and you know, that's where I'll get quite a few ideas and how to learn how to do stuff and that. So yeah, I'll send you the link, Chris.
Is it the same guy who's doing them digital screens on the 148s, like an interactive screen?
Oh no, that's the other one. It's an actual board where you put it in and it's got a VFO. That's what you're on about, isn't it? A little VFO on an OLED screen. Instead, you take out your normal display and put that in its place, and it uses your normal channel selector as a proper VFO, doesn't it?
It does, it sort of updates them a bit. I didn't know if it was that guy, 'cause I think I have him on YouTube, but I'd have thought, yeah, send it over, mate. He sounds interesting, that guy.
Yeah, you'll be well interested in that, Chris. I'll send you some links to some of the channels I watch, because they give you some really good information and some good ideas on stuff that you can think to yourself, well, yeah, I can definitely give that a go.
Yeah, roger that, mate. It's always good to learn something else.
But it's always plenty to learn, Chris. I love it, I do. I like the tinkering around, and yeah, I love it.
And it's always stuff you have lying around as well, innit? You know, soldering iron's always ready. There's always bits of wire and bits and bobs you can modify and such.
Tell you what, Chris, I've got that much gear in here. I could make a bloody radio, I'll tell you.
I was out watching earlier. Do you watch that Johnny Q90?
Oh, mate, he's got... I'll tell you what, I'm so jealous of that CNC machine he's got.
Yeah, but watch his latest one. I think he's going to do a steam-powered remote control car.
Steam-powered? I've seen a new... he's got a new motor, isn't he? I've seen that, because he modified one of them little toy yan, little four-cylinder engines, wasn't it? And he got a new one of those, and I was hoping to have a look at that. I ain't had a chance. Little one's always got Netflix on, but I'm going to sit down one night and have a proper look. But yeah, I'll look out for that steam engine one then.
Yeah, well, it's a similar sort of size. He's just got two. He's got a two-cylinder steam engine and a three-cylinder one, but do you know that sort of scale?
Oh yeah, that'd be interesting. I've got to see that.
But they're quite responsive on the throttle as well. Well, on the valve. Yeah,
I should imagine. Yeah, that'd be an interesting watch that. The only thing is, can you imagine if you crash it? What a mess it would make.
Just hot water everywhere.
Your turbos and that must go.
That's it, matey. Yeah, I'll go quiet for a minute. See if anybody else wants to come in, mate.
No worries, Chris.
Anybody else want to come in on PMR8?
Still there, Andy?
Yes, Mark.
Are you just sitting on the side, or are you up for a chat?
Yes, Mark. Yeah, by all means. I'm not doing out super important. I'm just messing.
Oh, what, you building anything?
Well, I'm trying to figure out these collinear 5/8 over a quarter dual banders, and I'm trying to figure out how much to trim off of each end, because they're a little high on 2 meters, but they're spot on for PMR, so I don't want to lose PMR swire just to gain 2 meters. So yeah, I'm just plucking up courage to start snipping at them.
Right, well, by looking at it, it didn't look like... It's a co-linear, but it didn't look like a dual band. Is it just sort of like sheer sort of luck that it's resonant on 2 meters?
I don't know. I think it's just sheer luck, but I don't want to lose that. I've got 3 of them now. I've got one on new car, and I've got 2 here. I've had one on. That one that's on car is 1.7 on 2 meters. I've got exactly the same antenna, but a silver one here, and that's off the scale on 2 meters, but very, very good still on PMR. And I've got a third one that's exactly the same as one that's on car, so I was just going to put that in and see what it's like. But when you see it, the one that's on car, when you see it on V&A, there's a dip at 144 and a dip at 450. So I think it's a genuine dual band. To be that precise is awfully lucky.
It does sound like it, doesn't it? I'd have to look it up, Andy. I've not seen a dual band and that tiny. I mean, there could be. I mean, obviously it could be, but it just seems to be a bit small.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll send you a screen. I've got a.
I don't blame you, Graham.
I've got a photo of it on V&A. the one that's on car, I'll send you it.
Yeah, okay. I was going to say, what's the length of the top section?
Oh, radio's just fallen off. Yeah, I could tell you, but I'm just frantically looking for a tape measure to give you an exact measurement, but I can't find one. Hang on a minute, Mark.
How many sausages long, Andy K?
Oh, it depends if you're going for length or width.
Like wall sausage length.
Oh, wall sausage length, I'd say about 5 on the top and maybe 3 on the bottom. That's definitely 2 metre length, that.
It is, it sounds like 2 metres on the top, that, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Even the bottom section, I would have said only 1 sausage. TMR.
What, 1 sausage for a quarter?
It depends though, doesn't it? I mean, you can get an extra long sausage, and some people have got very short sausages. Well, Chase calls me cocktail sausage, but I ain't going to go into that.
So what's it connected with in the middle, Andy K?
I would say, would you say a Richmond sausage?
What's it connected with then, Andy? Has it got a resistor in the middle on a, like, do you know, like what we've got on the 7900s and stuff?
I've got no idea. I've got 2 black ones and a silver one. All 3 antennas have just got a black nylon block in the middle. Whether the antenna goes straight through that or there's something else in there, I couldn't tell you without destroying antenna.
USK?
Yeah, it's a shame you can't sacrifice one just so you know what you're working with. We've got a QSK as well there.
Yeah, come on, Danielle.
You hear me?
Yeah, I've got you. You're on handheld again, aren't you? You like that handheld, don't you?
I can hear you really clearly, 5-9 signal, and I can hear you too, Chris, 5-9 signal.
Ah, Roger, you're straight over to me, yeah? Yep, I can hear that Wuxon Roger bleep there. Yep, you're coming straight over.
Roger, good to hear from you both. Also, the wind is really starting to pick up here.
It is, are you taking out else? Have you got Mark in Asken?
Mark, are you reading me?
Are you getting anything of Danielle there, Mark?
Not getting Danielle at all here. Nothing whatsoever.
No, nothing heard in Asken there, Danielle, but thanks for shouting in. Have you heard many on tonight?
I just turned on the radio. I'll go over to the residence now. I was just testing the handheld.
Yeah, Roger, no problem. We'll roll here anyway.
Roger.
Yeah, back to you, Andy K. As I was saying anyway, yeah, it'd be handy to know what's in the centre of that. Is it just a bar popping through? But 1.7 SWR ain't bad, is it? Hey there, Andy.
Sorry, Chris, I heard you call me back in. I was halfway downstairs. I've just come for a tape measure.
What, just holding a couple of sausages?
I was measuring this sausage.
Yeah. Hey up, mate, you alright?
Yeah, I'm back in the real world now.
Yeah, it's sounding a lot clearer tonight, mate. Is it rough up there?
It was promising to be. It was alright, to be honest. I mean, the weather wasn't too bad last night. I don't know why. It was awful conditions radio-wise, wasn't it? So I couldn't get over the hill at all to you. I could hear Dino. I don't think Dino could get you either, could he?
No, it was a struggle, mate. And I spoke to, I messaged Rod, and he was struggling on 11 metres with the net as well.
Yeah. So no, I didn't want to. I'm right on top of the hill there at Flanbury. It'll be a bloody nightmare tonight. I won't get any sleep.
Yeah, what's your property there? Is it a caravan or something?
No, I've got a little semi up there. We've had it about 10 years.
Ah, Roger, yeah. Yeah, there's still... I mean, you can hear them seagulls running up and down the roof, can't you? So bloody wind and rain, God in hell.
Yeah. I say we're really exposed where we are, which, I mean, it's surprising I don't get better contacts, really, but, I mean, I've only got an X50, so... and it's all right, though, you know, it's a different contacts there to what I get in Donny.
Yeah, I think if I was there, I would be getting a Yagi and, you know, pointing it east and trying to get some overseas contacts, I think.
Yeah, well, I just got a long wire put up last weekend for HF. So, but I say the weather wasn't great. I got over to Preston. It's the wrong direction, to be honest. But I had plenty over in Europe, but I just couldn't break through. I only got me 10 watt. What's it called? The ICOM, the 705. I need to take over the my YEASU. Was it the 857?
Yeah, Roger that. They were both nice and portable as well, so you don't have to leave anything there, do you?
No, I don't leave out there. I'll leave a little Editones there, and I'll say I'll take me HF stuff there when I go.
Yeah, Roger, matey. Well, if you want to put a call out, mate, there's a couple of people on.
Yeah, well, I can hear Andy and Mark. Obviously, they're only in my back garden, so but I couldn't hear Danielle. So, any other breakers on Channel 8? I've got someone at the back of the box there. A little bit. Come again, pal. Anybody on Channel 8 copying Graham at Barnby Dun?
Could hear someone on an handheld, Graham.
Yeah, I just got that.
No, it sounded very much like Paul's handheld.
I could hear something. We're only just breaking. Have I got my squelch on? Just a minute.
Is that you, Paul? You on, mate? He's not getting back. I mean, it might have been Paul Chris, but if it is, he's in his front room on his handheld.
Yeah, Roger, he just got another handheld the other day, and he was I was speaking to him from home. I've never got him when he's on his handheld at my house, like.
Can hear you all right. The only problem is that, like, you know, on an handheld in your house, you're not going to get out very far, are you? But it can pick up stuff pretty well.
Yeah, well, that's one thing with Doncaster, innit? It's nice and flat.
Yeah, you seem to be able to get quite long distances because it's quite flat. And if you're lucky enough to be on any sort of little high points, and you don't have to be that high, you can get all over Doncaster. But it's not too bad for getting out quite far as well, especially in Gaul and that sort of direction.
Yeah, Roger, matey. Well, unless you want to chat, I'll put some calls out, see if we can hear anybody.
I've got a couple of calls out, Chris. I'm just having a look at these photos that Andy's sending me. It looks like there is some sort of coil in the middle, but I don't know. There's supposed to be one of them you've got to smash it open to see.
Yeah, Roger that. Any stations monitoring PMR8? You got Chris at Beverley, about 500 foot ASL. That station calling, do you want to try again? Yeah, it sounds very weak, that. It sounds like Danielle, very, very weak.
Yeah,
Sorry, that was an audible. If you want to try again, I'm not sure what's happening.
Yeah, she was on YEASU. She's going back to Reykjavik.
That's 2 tonight. When we started this live stream, I was on with my mate Mark, and he tried his YEASU, which sounded awesome, then come on a Baofeng, and it was 10 times better. QSK, QRZ?
Yeah, Chris, I was just testing the different handhelds. I'm back on the rest of this now, but I was just testing the, surprisingly, the Watson is working better than the YEASU handheld, it seems.
Yeah, well, if you watch the beginning of tonight's video, what I'm doing, we've just done the same with a YEASU and a Baofeng, but you're still sounding low. It's like you went low, then high, and then low to me.
Is this any better? Hold on, not on full power. There we go. Any better?
Yeah, just maybe not receiving you that good in this spot, to be honest.
Roger, your signal's fading in and out to me. I don't know if it's the weather.
Yeah, definitely. It is raining and such. I'm just going to have a look now. Jesus Christ. Absolutely pouring down, but from a side.
Andy, is the signal fluctuating to you, or is it just me?
No, I think everybody's signal will be fluctuating tonight, mine included. My aerial's swaying about like God knows what.
Yeah, Roger, you're going from a signal 5 to signal 7, and it just goes in and out. It's not stable at all. Must be because of all the, the storm that's coming.
Yeah, I stuck my head out of my back kitchen door earlier on and took a squint, just a little glance at my antennas, and I saw them. I thought, no, I turned away. I don't want to watch it. They're both going about, they're both going 4 or 5 foot either side.
Oh gosh, I think this is the only time that I'm glad that my antenna's indoors.
Yeah, it is a little bit worrying. Problem is, I've got a massive front gate as well. It's a solid one-piece rolling gate, and it's 14 foot long. Or the opening is 14 foot long. The gate's about 20 foot long, I think it is. And when wind catches that, it rattles and bangs. And every time I hear that gate rattle and bang, I expect to go to the back door and see an aerial lady in my garden.
That station shouting, hello, I've got you.
Hello, Chris.
Is that John?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got you, John. How you doing, buddy? Are you taking out of anybody else? Are you hearing anybody else on tonight? Yeah, and you, mate. Cheers, bud. Sorry, Andy. Yeah, back to you, mate.
No, you're all right, Chris. I heard you ask him a question I didn't hear out, and then you asked him, is that John? And all I heard was, yes. And that's the only word I heard from him. I didn't hear any of his other transmissions.
Yeah, I should be getting him a lot stronger than he is, mate. That's John Mushy in York. Danielle should be hearing him.
Yeah, I can hear you. If you're still reading me, John, I can hear you, but your signal's going up and down. I think it's just the weather, as Andy and Chris have been saying. Hold on. I think the wind speed is 4 degrees, and the wind speeds are supposed to go up to something ridiculous tonight too.
No, I'm dragging my aerials. That's good evening, Daniel. I won't hold it because you're in that, but yeah, good evening, hope you're okay.
Good evening.
Say the V&A pictures, Andy.
Say again, Mark.
dips on that DNA, they're not just accidental dips, that's definitely resonant on both frequencies.
It is, isn't it? It's bang on 144. And I can't remember where other ones bang on, but it starts to climb again when you get to 44. By the time you get to 446, it's starting to climb again. So it's resonant round about your 77s band.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. It's definitely dual band now.
John, if you can hear me, QSK channel 10.
Yeah, that's too strong a deviation, isn't it, for it to be accidental?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. You'd have like a little slight curve, but nowhere near nothing like that. That's definitely dual band. You got two very, very strong peaks there.
Yeah. This one that I've got here, I've not measured the one that's on top of my car, but this one that I've got in front of me, if I need to dissect one, I think this is the one I'll dissect, because this one doesn't dip at all at 2 metres. In fact, swar at 2 metres is about 5, and I mean 5. So the one I've got in front must be damaged. But the measurements are, I forgot. Hang on, let me measure it again.
Was he another station trying to get in there?
Yeah, Breck on Channel 8, do you want to come in? I got somebody coming back to you there, Chris, but it were very, very hit and miss.
There is some stations there. Any stations monitoring PMR8 want to come in? There's some distant stations there.
Mark.
Yeah, Randy.
Yeah, bottom section is 1. Coil to top of 190 mil.
Yeah, the bottom one would be quarter wave, wouldn't it? Yeah, definitely quarter wave that.
24, isn't it?
What'd you say? 5/8 wave at the top.
Yeah, I'm sure he said it was a 5/8 wave over a quarter.
What are they doing? Listen.
It'll be a quarter, it won't be for 446 the quarter wave section of it. You can trim the quarter wave section.
That's 1, 2, 3.
What, you reckon the top section's a 5/8 wave 446?
No, the bottom part is.
Bottom part's 446. Yeah, top part's 2 metres. I reckon top part's a quarter wave 2 metres.
Yeah, it will be.
Yeah. And it's 2 metres that it's slightly high on. So I might experiment and take a mil off if I can, or a couple of mil, and see what that does.
What I'd do is I'd start with the bottom section and then do the top afterwards. What are you trying to do? Get it for both frequencies or just for the one?
Well, 446 on both these antennas is 1.3 at most. So I don't want to play with bottom if I can help it.
It's
the
weird
one that's
tonight,
on car
that,
is 1.3 on 77s, 446, and the top section is 1.7 on 2 metres.
It's a little bit high, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's usable. That's what I mean. And I don't use 2 metres mobile that often.
Strip it down, see if it. I mean, obviously, if it goes up, then there's not much you can do about it. But if it goes down slightly, then you're heading in the right direction, aren't you?
Yeah. Simon told me if you see it on VNA, I can't remember which way round it is. But he says if it dips below where you want it, then you need to either lengthen or shorten, or if it dips after, then you do the opposite. But I can't remember which way round he said it was. Do you know what I mean? Your lowest swar, if your lowest swar is before the frequency that you want, you lengthen it or shorten it, and I can't remember which he said. But if it's after, you shorten it or lengthen it. But you know what I mean? I can't remember which way round it goes.
The lower the frequency, the longer the antenna. If it's 446, it'll be shorter, and if it's 433, it'll be longer.
Right. So I need to check exactly where it is. I'll send you another picture now of, you know, that antenna that you got off of me. I'll send you a VNA picture of that one. That is absolutely superb. I'll send you that now.
Okay.
Any stations monitoring PMR8?
I'm still here after my drama.
Who's that?
3.
Hey, oh mate, what was up with your radio? I'd maybe check it again there, Thrifty, because I heard maybe a syllable and then you went off.
Right, okay. No problems at this end. Moved radio a little bit and it started flickering and making loads of noise. Loose connection.
Ah, Roger, he's sounding really good tonight, to be fair.
Well, I've just bodged it.
Ah, Roger, is anybody else getting Thrifty?
I can hear some static in the phone, it's unreasonable to me. Also, Chris, you've gone up to full signal.
Alright, mate, yeah, I'm just about getting you back in the box, but it's absolutely hammering it down the rain here, so that might be affecting it.
Yeah, I just ran out to the car to get some electrical tape and it was snowing.
Station calling Chris.
Yeah, go on. I got that, Danielle. Sorry, there was just 2 lads making contact there.
About electrical tape.
Yeah, I'll be on side. Sorry to interrupt, chaps.
Here's something in the
Just about here.
Roger there, Daniel. You're coming on really well over here.
Yeah, Chris, I could just about hear Thrifty.
Yeah, he is booming out tonight. There's a few others talking. Sorry, yeah, thanks for that there, Thrifty. What was the problem with your radio, mate?
It's just the BNC connector to SMA that we're playing up. So I need to rethink it.
Ah, yeah, they do get a bit wobbly on them Baofangs, don't they?
Yeah, it's only RG59 anyway, but I've shortened it because it was quite long, so I've shortened it, and I don't know, it might be better going from SMA to PL259 or whatever it is.
Yeah, as long as there ain't too many connectors, matey, it'll be right. Well, you're doing the job now, mate. Yeah, sorry, go on, Danielle, you were shouting.
Your signal has gone up to full signal again, Chris. It's weird. You keep going up and down in signal to me.
It is, I'm right in the elements, so I mean, it's borderline freezing. I'm just looking. Oh, it's actually snowing. Well, there we go. Absolutely snowing, but snowing sideways. In fact, I'm going to bail before I get stuck up here.
Roger. Johnny's still on.
I've got to show you guys this on the live stream. Check that out.
Chris, you copy?
Yeah, go on, mate.
Can you hear Powerhouse? I'm on the handheld.
Yeah, I've got you on your handheld there, Mike, but I'm going to have to go before I get snowed in. I'm just filming it on the live stream now. Absolutely horrendous.
Yeah, Roger. I'm just up in your bedroom with my handheld.
Roger that, mate. Right, Andy, Mark, Graham, anybody else listening? I'll catch you all later.
I'm just looking at the live stream there, mate. Yeah, it looks pretty bad.
QSK channel 14.
See you later, Mark. See you later, Daniel. See you later, everybody. I'm going to go before I have to live here.
Catch you later, Chris.
See you later, Semfries, everyone.
See you later.
Bloody hell, look at that. That's it, it's winter.